Okay, so if formulas. Basically, an if formula, it has a sort of a standard layer, a standard structure, and that's this. That's what this is showing you here. Okay, this is exercise 3, by the way. So let's just take a little look at that, because this is really important to understand. So what you're saying is it's a function formula, and the function is an if function. So that if there tells Excel that it needs to perform a test, a logical test. So when I type that in, Excel is going to prompt me for 3 different things. It's going to prompt me for the logical test, if you look up here, yeah, that. Then it's going to prompt me for what the 2 answers might be. So a word on logical tests. Basically, your logical test is a true-false thing. Yes, no. Okay, it's a binary test. So it only has 2 possible outcomes. Yes, no, it's greater than or it's less than, it's bigger than this or it's not bigger than that, whatever it might be. Okay? So you remember that you can only do a logical test that has 2 possible outcomes. Yeah? So that means that then we give those outcomes. Oh, there we go. That's nice to know. So we have a value if true and a value if false. Okay? And those are all separated by the semicolon. Okay? Again, that depends a bit on your locale. Sometimes it's on the comma. Yeah, the comma separates those things, but if you have it set up like I have, it's the semicolon. So let's have a look at an example here. Okay, here, imagine an if formula like this. Cell D31 equals if, then the logical test is this part here. Okay, so if C31 is less than 10, then the next part is the value if true, and those quotations around that means that it's text. Anything that you put in quotations for Excel just says just display that. Don't need to do anything else. It's just a piece of text. So this is the test, this is the value if true, and this is the value if false. Okay, take a moment to think about that. If the value in if the number in C31 is less than 10, then display the text understocked. If it is not less than 10, then display the text stock level fine. Okay, logical test, value if true, value if false. So let's have a look at that in action. Here we go. My item here, my number in stock, that's C31. Okay, and here's where my if formula goes. So that says understocked at the moment, but if I was to change this to 10, now the stock level is fine. If it was 11, the stock level is also fine. If it was 9.99999, the stock level is not fine. Okay? Likewise, if it's 1, it's also not fine. Okay? That's done with that if formula. Let's have a look at the if formula. There it is. If C31 is less than 10, then display the text understocked. Else, display the text stock level fine. Okay, that's an if formula. That's how it works. Remember that basic structure of it, and have a crack now at these exercises. Good luck.